Hello and welcome to the Huacachina video, but I'm not actually in Huacachina at the moment. I'm in Lima on a rooftop after having just been in the pool. Fantastic 2 weeks of work here, and I just did a day in the life if you want to check that one out before this video. But what's up next? We're going vlogging. We're going to Huacachina, which is a beautiful oasis town that has been built in sand dunes 4 hours south of Lima. It's going to be amazing, hopefully. So I'm going to take you there. We'll go back down from the rooftop down to the apartment now. And tomorrow morning, first thing, we're going to get a bus, take the bus over to Huacachina, and then stay there for the night. Go in the sand dunes, get a nice view, get some cool pictures. You know the drill. Sound like a plan? Let's do it. Please don't use the ascensor for Casadios Sismos Uriciliendios. All right, Mike. What does that mean? Don't use the lift for... What does it mean?
When there's earthquakes or fires, I think.
Oh, that's pretty obvious.
Fires, maybe not.
Why would you get in a lift in a fire? Use the fire. That's why fire escapes exist. Think about it, people. I wouldn't panic. I don't panic under any circumstances, as you can see. There we go. When you're going down in an ascendia, is it a descendia or is it still an ascendia? That's what I want to know. I just realised we call it a lift, and that means to go up, or an elevator, which elevates up, so can't really talk. Valid choice of word. De-lift. De-elevate. All right, we're here. Piso 10 means floor 10. This is the apartment. You've seen it if you watched the last video. First thing in the morning, we're going to get an early bus from the bus stop. It's about a 10-minute Uber away, and we're going to make our day down to Huacachina and pursue our Peruvian adventures. And just like that, we've made it to Huacachina. Well, it wasn't the most straightforward of journeys. We woke up super early this morning in Lima and had to get a taxi to the bus terminal. Lots of traffic, and I was 10 minutes, 15 minutes late out the door. So we ended up missing the 8 AM bus, got the 9 AM bus. It was a 4.5-hour journey. According to one review, it's the fanciest, schmanciest bus in all the land, so it certainly was. There was a curtain between me and Mike, so we didn't have to look at each other for the journey, which was nicer for him than me, I guess. We got like a 10-minute taxi from Ica, which is the main town, into Huacachina. It's very much a party town, this little oasis, as I'll show you the sand dune behind me very quickly. But there's a few different hostel options. We went for like the least, what's the best way of putting this? The nicest looking party-ish one. We're in the Viajero. Pool down there, nice bar, open area. It's pretty cool, to be fair. But this town is super weird because it's literally just surrounded by sand dunes and nothingness. And then even the main roads, which we'll go out to later. When they built this place, that's the front gate there where the bell is. When they built it, they were like, right, we stopped building right at the front, then it's instantly just a dirt track that you have to navigate your way through to get in. But it's pretty cool. And the view from in here is nowhere near as good as the view from out there. So a couple of people on the dunes up there, but you can see we're like surrounded in all directions. It's pretty ominous. Oh yeah, you could see it from that way the whole time anyway. So we've only got one night here, and that means getting on with the action straight away. Again, another rule of traveling is you should probably book in advance, or at least know how busy some place is going to be. But Mike and I had a good gauge of the fact we could just turn up and book on to an activity, which is exactly what we've done. So we're going on the sand dunes this afternoon on buggies and like surfing, maybe like belly surfing, which is going to be fun. And decent weather, it's not bad at all. Also not gonna get too burnt. Pretty happy with that. We leave in half an hour. Geez, actually gotta get ready. Let's go. So the way this works is you just get whizzed around a load on a dune buggy. We're crammed in nice and tight. You've got a seatbelt on. It actually is pretty ferocious, the jaggedy ups and downs. It's not been too scary yet, but there was one point where you're like leaning right over the front. So hopefully we get a bit more of that to get the old blood pumping. Takes a lot to get me going these days after 5 months on the road of relentless adrenaline. We've stopped for some photos. Mike's in his element, got the camera out. Snapping away. And look at this. Boyfriends and girlfriends of Instagram. Yeah. Snap those pictures. Loads of tourists, and a bit of advice for you if you're going to do it, just go with whoever offers you the cheapest price, because basically all one company, it's all run together. So everyone, no matter who you buy it from, you get lumped together at the start and then you get thrown on a random buggy. So we ended up paying like 100% more than we probably could, well, than we definitely could have, because the taxi man quoted us less. So whether you book it, probably don't book it with the hostel, book it with a random geezer and you'll get exactly the same experience. So a bit more whizzing around now, and then hopefully get a view of the oasis and slide down the sand. What do you think of my new thing, my new buff? He's just checking what's on the other side of that hill. Always a good sign. Let's come back and we're going the other way, so clearly it wasn't. Oh, yeah, he's going for it. Oh, he's going for it. It's time to slide down now, but the car's not feeling very well, so it's a bit thirsty, so he's pouring out about 5 litres of water in this. Don't know where. Hopefully that'll work. And then we're gonna go down this dune. And we've got snowboards and bellies to try, so I think I'm going to do both, hopefully. Also, you could do this activity any time of year, but it's best in June. Sunset on the dunes, that'll do for a single afternoon in Huacachina. Look at that, beautiful. Nice to get ragged around on the sand. Done this a few times. Dubai, Namibia, Jordan, I guess, is another one. It's always a pleasure being in the desert. I've missed it, and I'm gonna do it much more. It's a nice tourist experience, this, because you're split up into tiny groups. Managed to get a bit of surfing in as well, some sand surfing. Slightly easier than I thought it was gonna be, although you caught my worst one on camera, so don't judge. And we're gonna head back in now. It's a party hostel, so I think the rest of the night's pretty inevitable. Yeah, I'll try and get a view of the oasis at some point as well from above, because you've not even seen the water in the middle of the town yet. Good morning. I'm a bit hungover, but that's not going to stop us getting a sandwich now at midday. And then we're going to hike up the dune, make the most of our last day in Huacachina. Let's get it. What's up? This is sick, isn't it? So we've made our way out of the Huacachina town, and we've got two dunes overlooking either side of it. I don't know why I'm really struggling to say the word dune at the moment. Dune A and Dune B. Both absolutely beautiful. Deserts are sick. Mike and I were just saying it's actually extremely pleasant to just be in the middle of a desert, but you don't realize how, like, you're watching this through this screen now, you don't feel the heat, you don't feel the dehydration, and you don't feel how hot the sand is on your feet, but trust me, it is. That's why we both got shoes on. In Namibia, and I did it like just in socks, but it's absolutely scorching in socks. It's like stepping on hot rocks. Well, they are hot rocks, aren't they? Really small rocks. So we both got shoes on, and Mike asked the geezer at the entrance to the oasis, or the exit, I guess you could say, where is the best viewpoint? And it turns out it's up this way. So it's great for me, because in my hungover state, I don't have to climb up one of those dunes. So fantastic news. And also, normally I'm not happy about cloudy weather when I do activities, because you want a nice blue sky. But yesterday, in the ragging around in the dunes and sliding down, it was quite nice to have that cool weather. So best of both. But you definitely do only need one day in Huacachina. Let's go. Definitely worth visiting this place if you are in Lima, 100%. I'm now going to take shade behind this, whatever this is. Beautiful sand dunes though. Still not as good as Namibia, but pretty cool little oasis town. Very much a party town. That's why we're only doing one night. I haven't got more than one big night in me anymore. So we've tried all kinds of viewpoints. Every side of the bloody dune. Initially, went up, where were we? There, up on that ridge there. And not the greatest. And then we were like, you know what, let's just go up the big dune. So that's what we're doing now, well, halfway. And we think this is pretty spectacular. So if you don't want to waste your time, this is probably the way you should do it. Come up this way, stick a 0.5 zoom lens on, and you get to see the beautiful oasis from a beautiful height in all its glory. God, I can't even think today. The sun's about to move. We're going to snap some pictures, then get back down to the hostel, have a quick shower, then be on the bus back to Lima, because we've got one day there, catch up on a bit of work, and then we head up to Cusco for a lot of adventures, a lot. Also, I haven't mentioned yet, but I probably should tell you, I've been keeping it to myself. My drone is not feeling very well. I tried to fly it out of the apartment in Lima and successfully did so, but it malfunctioned and had like an altitude error, and it spammed itself into the wall. It gets confused by water. Anyone with a DJI Mini might have experienced a similar thing. It gets confused by reflections of water, and clearly on the side of this building, the light reflection just absolutely confused the hell out of it. It spammed itself straight into the wall, and it is no more. But got insurance, but it means no drone for the rest of the trip. I've got to carry the videos of my personality. That was always the fault with this channel, and we're back there again into square one. Welcome back to Lima. Today is the exact day that I posted on my Instagram the 150K Q&A, and the reason that's relevant is someone asked me, how do I stay so big while I'm traveling? Well, if you watch the YouTube videos, as you do, because you're a good egg, you'll see that this is how, because we're in Airbnbs quite a lot now towards the end of the trip, and it's just about getting your calories in, hitting your protein, and eating enough micronutrients. That's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. As long as you're willing to eat basic stuff sometimes, you're gonna nail it. So this is literally just boiled rice, 2 tins of tuna, chipotle sauce, a little bit of seasoning, peppers. Loads of calories, loads of protein, what's not to like? The dunes were cool, Huacachina's a cool place. Good party as well, that's the first time I drank heavily since once in Miami, but then before that, New Year's. So good to have a little blow off of some steam. This Airbnb is pretty sweet as well. Should we do a quick tour? Why not? While we're here, we're all mic'd up. This is their kitchen. TV, oh yeah, I'm about to stick on. Trying to make Mike trip over his feet, sorry about that, mate. Our boy Oscar's just been to Watches and Wonders in Switzerland. And how sick is this edit at the start of this video?
Hello and welcome to the 2024 Watches and Wonders special.
What a guy wearing the Daytona. So I'm gonna stick that on and watch that while I consume dinner. This is the bedroom. The sofa bed's pretty decent, isn't it, mate?
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah. Another bed in here, and then a secret bathroom. So like, if you were here, you'd be like, oh, small bedroom, mirror, nice mirror. But no, more awaits you. You got a little walk-in wardrobe area. Nice. What else is interesting? That's barely interesting, to be fair. Nice view, actually. All of the places we've stayed have been around a very similar location, and this is like an athletics track in Barranco. Pretty nice view. And the pool upstairs was pretty sweet as well. You will have seen that on my story if you follow on the old Instagram. Noisy though, Lima's noisy, innit? What's next? As I've mentioned already in the last couple of videos, the plan has changed. We're not going to the most southern tip of South America, but we have got a whole host of adventures to look forward to in Peru. And that's exactly where we are now. We fly first thing tomorrow morning to Cusco, which is going to be the base of our next adventures. Machu Picchu, loads of cool trekking, some incredible scenery, even though we've not got the drone anymore, RIP. We're going to get some sick shots because the camera's working well. What time's the flight? 7? So 4 AM wake up, in the airport for 5. And that's another good bit of advice as well. 2 hours. Whether it's international or domestic, 2 hours, you're absolutely sweet. I use the same rule whether I'm in Miami or like a small domestic flight. Obviously you can push it a bit closer to the wire if you're in a domestic, but you don't need to be in an airport 3-4 hours before, and also like you don't really want to push it. Anything you can do at home, you can also do in the airport if you want to catch up on your phone or do other bits and bobs. So it's better to be there, get through security, and that's my rule, 2-hour rule. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed your desert experience. Time to get up in the hills. Hopefully we acclimatise well. We're going from sea level now to 3,500, so scary stuff. Let's see what happens. Remember, if you like these videos, please share them with a friend. Just click copy, click paste. I don't care about you subscribing. You don't even have to like or comment. Just share it with a friend. Grow the channel, and we'll all have fun together. See you very soon on the next adventure.
Oh, you want me to say that?
You have to.
Oh, I have to. Like and subscribe.
No, say it with conviction and look
Please
at the...
like and subscribe. Adam Radcliffe at YouTube,
.com.
Instagram, Facebook.